Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Wargame with Dragon. And we're gonna once again build a deck at the start and then try to find a rank game. Today we're gonna build Commonwealth Mechanized. Probably the strongest Commonwealth deck for 1 versus 1s. Partially because Mech is just so ridiculously strong in general. Almost all decks are very strong with it. I think there's like a few exceptions, like Soviet Mech is probably is probably the deck out of like the major nations and coalitions as always that gets hurt the most by Mech, and one of the very few decks that actually gets actively hurt. The other one, arguably Red Dragons, it's kind of like a mixed bag. Red Dragons is just pretty meh in general. I would and US probably US. Well, South Africa, I don't think I even can play Mech, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. I would like to run 3 CVs if I can. And I don't think we really need a fob. I don't want to run a pin scour. M35 should work because we don't get any Canadian Recon infantry. Excuse me, just had a cough coming up. And I'm gonna be too lazy to edit this out. Now, Commandos 90, they're gonna absolutely shred infantry. They are already pretty crazy. But on Elite, oh baby. They're just gonna mulch infantry. I do like SSR aren't particularly great, honestly. If you look at them at 35 points and look at excuse me, and look at Comer near 35 points, oh man, it's just sad. It's just sad. And now I do like having man pads. And Javelin fit build quite nicely. Eric's probably nice to have. We need some ATGM infantry. And some cheap infantry as well. I might not even run Fusilier 90s as I probably should. I really should. You know what, let's replace them. They're not particularly great either, and I have helicopter-borne infantry with my so yes. I'm run a card of TH4 and 5s as well. You know what? Screw you. You know what? What if I don't even run cheap ass infantry? Huh? Huh? Hmm. I keep saying that all the time. Even though you get 4 additional slots, it sometimes feel like it's even harder to fit everything into the infantry type that you want in Mech than it is in unspec decks. I think I really want 3 cards of Elite Commandos though. They're like just crazy. You already got the IFVs with the Warrior. It's not an amazing IFV, but it is an IFV. And for spams, you might even just run Canadian Rifles. Honestly, I think base up with it. I would run Diggers because I get a better 5-pointer, but we already used all of those cards. They're not amazing meat shields. And I run them over the 85s because of the availability. They come at 13 up with it versus 18. And they're not really important for killing infantry anyway. Okay, let me just order this a bit. Probably should down with those. 7 is not a whole lot, given how cheap they are and that they're typically deployed in the 2 stacks. Support, Direct Rapier, Stormer. We might that might already be all we're running. Although ADATs sounds. You know what? Let's run the ADATs because we can. Mortar is always good to have. And then for artillery, let's run the M108 if I can find it. M108 is just so comfy. Tank type wise, I want this and that. I don't even know if you really need the jelly, but I'm gonna put it in nonetheless. Run a bell. Actually, no, it's running gazelle. For like 15 points more, I valued it much higher speed, and the minigun is useless anyway. So, exceptional optics, they're not the biggest deal, but it's something. And I'm actually kind of enjoying spamming the scimitar. Obviously, you want the chimera here. Ooh. What veteran? Aviary is gonna be really fun. Vickers, of course. Maybe even Aslev Toe too. A lot of good choices here. Here, honestly, just the 20mm. ASF, probably Hornet. I'm I've always I'm always trying out the Terranos, but they always end up disappointing. Even though on paper it shouldn't be too bad, I think it's really just the Vulcan that can make such a huge difference. Of course, it's also the fact that 2 SRAM hits wouldn't kill on their own without the gun. I'm kind of enjoying the Sea Harrier. GR7 is nice. F111C. Very samey air type as usual. Can I get 2 more activation points somehow? I could replace. Oh no, that. Yeah. You know what? Let's not forget, we also have a pseudo tank in the form of the Vickers, right? Let's actually try this. It's a bit spicy. Having the KU as well is gonna be really nice. Because especially against the high top armor tanks, the KU is just gonna be much better than the GR7. Alright, this is gonna be our deck. I shall see you in just a second once we find a rank game. Alright, we got ourselves a game against I don't know who. And how are we gonna tackle this? Pull something there. Not the map that I would have liked. We got a lot of 5-pointers with 1 armor, so being caught out in the open like here or there, very annoying. But I think I would really like to try to push here. So let's see if we can make that happen. Definitely get some stuff in mid, some ADGMs, Javelin, Recon. Yeah, that's true. You know what? Sure, let's start with an ADATS. ADATS is fun. Scimitar spam. You know what? Double Chimera? This is so scuffed, man. Get a Puma. 20mm. Mortar. Some Canadian rifle spam. I'm assuming we're gonna be able to get here immediately. What do we want in there? Well, probably some Erics. Get another recon that we can hopefully put like in there. Milan squad, get like a backup Javelin SAA. Commandos or some Fusiliers? The law 80 could be really important here in the fights. How much like anti-vehicle do we have? Like, I mean, you have Chimera and ADATs, but let's get some Commandos. Good. You have nothing for the right side. Pretty expensive opener for the left. Okay, we don't need this. We have SAS as well. Let's get like a Scimitar and Eric squad. Well, let's see how this goes. Yeah. Get the manpad in the base ASAP, just so we don't forget K52. Okay. Let's get his ADATs done here for now. See if we can actually unload it there. Jalos. A lot of stuff from it. Okay, so it might be a bit too careful. Too dangerous for those, for the ADATs over there. Got some Milan tools because I think I saw BTRTs there and they're a bit spooky. Nice. Yes, get a Vickers here. So some fast anti-Jalo measurements. What? Let's see if those scimitars back there. You're gonna possibly drop up there. The Jalos, that is. It's a MiG-21. Oh, rocket. Oh, interesting. You don't see that very often these days.
Why does it always have to be me?
Sure, let's get this back, get you back.
Someone called for a cab?
Let's place you like in there.
Always have to be me. Ahead, over.
Gonna get spotted eventually.
Meet customers for a taxi run.
Javelin over there. Well, those cylinders are just gonna get wrecked by those BTRTs, that's for sure.
You'd be blind without us.
Alright, let's hit this again.
Okay, what's the deal? Need some extra eyes? Air defense ready.
Javelin? Ah, unfortunate.
Platoon formed and ready. What can infantry do for you, sir?
Alright. Get you out there.
Up, driver. We're in a hurry. Sir, yes, sir.
I wanna be a bit careful with this ADATs. 21 bis is like a nightmare unit to go up against with an ADATs, like a perfect counter to it.
Okay, what's the deal? What can infantry do for you, sir? I'm all ears.
That's some kind of T-72 that was down there.
Missile in firing position, sir.
Get some more view there.
Need a lift.
Pad. Once we get two SAS there. Ooh. For a second I thought it went for the tank, but it didn't. Oh wait, look! It looks like I got a pretty good hit on the tank. T-64 actually, not T-72.
What's the problem, sir? Changing position. Start the engine. Weapons locked and loaded. Weapons locked and loaded.
Oh, it was a side shot.
Order, sir. What's up, sir?
Out of there. Unless you're gonna get wrecked.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
My shots.
Moving out.
What's that? 24M?
Air defense ready.
Definitely not a common sight these days either.
What is happening?
Also got hit once. Yeah.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
Nice.
We're in a combat zone right now.
Move this A that's down here. It's a bit scary, but hopefully it's enough cover there.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Someone call for attack.
You can stay there. Did we get a better supply? We did. We did. We did.
Why does it always have to be me?
I like a Vickers. Very good gun for the price. Nice ADATs, just not hitting check shit.
Break time's over, people. We're on the move again.
Supply. We need to not allow him to
Starting the engine.
supply down there.
We're in a combat
We need to
zone
not
right
allow him,
now.
can't allow him, that's the word. Nice.
Flying in, weapons hot. Trouble!
Let's just bomb there. I don't know if we killed the Strelaton in there. Excuse me. Wow. Fucking scratch it. Doing scratch at things again. That's Mech 21 bis. Pull away with the ADATs, just in case he's actually going for that. I don't think he is. No, it's not.
I knew you wouldn't leave us idle too long.
Not a very good position to be in for him.
Say the only good recce is a dead one.
He-
Orders, sir.
Let's
We're
crash it.
reconnoitering this area.
Nice, that's the A52 dead.
Spotted something?
A21 bis again. Yep, I moved, that's why I moved. Very nice. Move you with you again. What? Fast move you up there. Because I think that BMPT is coming for you.
You'd be blind without us.
Damn, that green jacket is so good.
Orders, sir.
Too scared to get a CV for that just yet, because 5-point truck and that's far from safe over here. Position. Let's get some more scimitars. They've been doing some nice work for us. Actually lost that thing to the BRDM3 here, huh? Or you're there.
You'd be blind without us.
He's retreating. Very good. I think we can get a CV now.
I'm all ears.
Keep reversing with you, ADATs. Keep reversing with you. I don't want to lose you to the BMPT.
Just waiting for
Yeah, you're empty.
And then
I had to make sure of that with the 5-pointers before I push up at the Vickers. That's why it took me so long to do that.
why does it always have to be me?
I was retreating with the BMPT now. Get some Erics around in case there's like more BMPTs or the like.
You'd be blind without us. The only good enemy
Turn
is
you
a
off
dead one.
completely. TV spot, track rapier. We still have you as well. Get you in there. Get a new Milan 2 as well.
I'm all ears.
Yeah, I think there's a new Congress in there.
What's the problem, sir?
Start getting an M108 out there. But we still have you as well for gun, so which means we can get this new Milan 2 over to that side.
Problem, sir?
Let's crash it.
Need someone to infiltrate enemy lines?
What's actually split jump? What's going on there? That's pretty desperate. But if you're doing that, then like 5 Hinds coming from the flanks is probably not gonna be too unlikely either. So let's improve our air defense a bit.
May God have mercy on
Base. Let's get one of you in there. There. Excuse me. Okay, let's give you some fuel.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Get a javelin over there.
Why does it always have to be me? Who do you want us to transport? Someone call for attack. It always comes down
Move
to
over the
infantry
camera
and his
and
life.
resupply this camera.
Moving to position. Roger that, fine.
Did I not get an M18? There it is.
Need some extra fire.
Oh, very good.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Unload you.
Leaning in. If the enemy's in range,
You're on base. Alright, fine.
someone need a guardian angel.
Well, let's get a Hornet. Nice. All the 5-pointers are even enough, even too much for the video. And that's GG. Oh, that was a very good MTV kill there. That was very good. Hey, that's fine. Wait, I didn't. Yeah, oh yeah, I did kill the Biz. I did kill the Biz. Not a whole lot of. Wait, what? All right, those were presumably those two SAS that I attack moved, but given where they were moving, I assumed they were. You know what? Let's take a look at the replay. Let's take a look at the replay. I think it was a relatively interesting match, but I think it also showcases. I've tried this as well, right? Push for mid, and if I realize, oh, my opponent is like 2-point pushing here, I push up here. I've tried this as well, but it's just I don't think it's a strategy that's gonna work very well. Yeah, because it's too easy for you to be caught up in this area. You have, as we saw, right? There's so little cover. It's so tough to reinforce that I don't think that's. I think once our opponent decided to go for that, it was gonna be very tough for them. So yeah, try that strategy as well. I reckon it might work better from this side here, but even then, I'll try it as well. It's not very easy. Yeah, you'd need to be able to get a foothold in here immediately, which they didn't, and as a result, they were caught in there. Didn't really manage to cut off any of our reinforcements here. I was easily able to put what I needed to in there and use the other stuff down here, like the chimeras, right? So overall, they didn't achieve much, right? It's not like they got full control over Bravo either. Still had this right here. So it was gonna be really, really tough for them. I think realistically, I don't know. Just either, I don't know. Maybe it's easier to go for this, but probably realistically just reroute stuff up here, I guess. I don't know. It's not an easy situation to be in, that's for sure. The 2-point push on this map from either side really is just can be incredibly brutal. So yeah. A52. Very happy that I didn't lose my Gazelle to it. Ralos, Ural, Rashets. Only one tank. T64 PV1? Really? For the availability or what? Like for 10 points you get one more AP and an Argona that is stabilized, right? That's easily worth 10 points. But if you're going for the availability and you want the extra accuracy through the vet, I guess BV1 is an option, but I would really go for the BV instead. Very optimistic. I don't know why they didn't like escort the MTV with the K52 there. Maybe they spotted some stuff there and told the K52 and then forgot that they told the K52 to go there and was like, we're like, oh shit, I forgot to escort my MTV. That's why even like, see, that's the thing with the 20mm, right? For 30 points, it's actually quite a good helicopter. Guess the other issue is with the forces they had. No, honestly, BTRTs. Nah, I'm no BDV either, except for the one in the MTV. Yeah. Also, very expensive opener here. Like, it doesn't look like much, but it's 30, 60 points, 25, 40, 100 points here. I spent, that's 20. No, with the 5-pointer. That's 35 points versus 100 points here. I also didn't have a fob. It's like already 140 points advantages. That's a full like medium heavy, right? It's an OBRD9. Um, yeah, 21 bisc. That could have really been a game changer, but I'm happy that I did not forget to move around my ADATs because, like I said, that's like the arch nemesis. But luckily, there's plenty of cover, so if you have cover to move around and reposition, even just 10 meters to the side, the AoE on these rocket pods, very tiny. And those green jackets, those are actually the MVPs. Like these guys, my man. Blackstock, well done. Oh, this was detract. BB1 completely out of position here as well. Forgotten about. If those had moved up together, could have looked differently, but at the same time could have lost at BB1 much quicker either if once those cameras rolled up. But it's just, yeah, Biz doing actually some good work here. Oh, you're out of Iglas. I could have, maybe should have paid attention to that. Yeah, killing both the Lynx and the Puma, both 6 HP each, will do that to you. 24M. It's not a horrible plane, but this really feels like a 2015 Soviet deck. I wonder, did this thing open up on the M35 first? No, actually on the Scimitar. Okay, okay, it was actually micro, right? Or was it attacking for something? It was a Scimitar not in the cover? It was. But the M35 should have been spotted first. Maybe as the Scimitar opened fire and was as a result spotted before the M35 was spotted normally, but King's Crashets, man, they're so stupid. Imagine if you could get them with Monostrelki. That'd be like a almost BVP Mechanism mana level of stupidity. Like, the only thing that's really holding them back is just, like I said, not getting them in Monostrelki. Losing that was of course rough, but killing T64 BV and the Strela. Strela was actually irrelevant, but killing this BV was really, really nice. But then again, I don't think I really needed to. This was out of ammo already. Maybe could have like walked down with the Chimera, but oh, they were not even in the building. That's why they were like positioned so weirdly. They were not in the building. Oh, that's some not so nice micro there, buddy. Yeah. As soon as I saw the 24mm on my base, I was like, oh no, did this get spotted? But it was just a attempt to go for just a desperation. Luckily, I just bought a CV as well, so if that CV would have gotten killed, then T72 BU. All right, okay, I see what's going on. Probably the plan was to go for this. Oh, there's a VP. Oh, it was either bought like to sneak around and forgotten about, or just use as defense. But I don't think you'd really buy that if you were in a position like them and buy them as defense. The defensive unit, it's like 100 points. Sorry, 90. I always forget it's just 90. Oh wow, they're actually like out in the open here. Got hit by that. MTV being bought. CV. Yeah, was gonna be pretty rough, I think, to push up here. Plenty of me on twos, still two chimeras. Yeah. Actually, take a look at the deck. Alright, this is a deck. Ooh, wow. Double super heavy and then a BV1, really? What an odd tank tab. Razzmann in a 24D? Base, I mean, don't get me wrong. Su-25 and Su-24M, those two specifically, it's not like they're horrible units. It's like they're so easy to lose. What an odd deck this is. Okay, Infantry tab is just fine. Infantry tab is fairly normal. Very optimistic logistics tab. Wow. Like, 7 CVs only, and I mean, sure, infantry, depending on the situation, infantry TP can be pretty survivable. BMD, they're better than like a Jeep, of course, but only 7, and none of them are like, they're on a map like nuclear or something with 3 sniping or something. If that's shit's going on, if you're careless, easy to lose those CVs. And you have only 7 of them. Ooh, that's spicy. But I guess if you only, yeah. But yeah, Razzmann at 24D is probably like the weirdest thing. Like if you just want Heinz, I guess, but like, ugh. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.